Say hi, baby girl. Say hello. Say hi, YouTube. Thanks for watching me. There you go. There's Daddy.
She's so perfectly bundled right there. Like that, like you were. She is.
Can you see her hair?
Can you blow her a kiss? Go. Mwah. Blow her
Yeah, you wanted to see Mommy?
Hi.
Over there she is.
And there's your baby sister, the baby girl.
Oh, wave at your baby.
Daddy.
Who's that?
Can you wave? Say hi.
A baby.
Baby sister.
Hi.
Yeah, a baby sister.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, baby
That's your
sister.
very own.
Say hi.
Baby sister.
Say love you.
Aw.
You gonna help play with her when she goes home with you?
A big single quick twist.
Yeah.
You're gonna play with her with toys.
You
Very
have to
good.
teach her when she gets older how to play.
Yeah, and sing is it.
Yeah. You sing to her.
Did you tell Mommy thank you? Say thank you.
She'll be back.
Baby.
Sing it to sister.
Take a little baby. Keyword. See so you X. Y is Y A B C.
Oh, very nice. Good job singing for your sister. She sleeping? Yeah. She a sleepy baby? Say hi. She's just so sweet. She really likes being cuddled by Mommy or Daddy, huh? You're just as happy with Daddy. Yeah. You look so much like your brother. So much like Big Brother. You just love looking around. Looks to me like her eyes are going to be hazel or maybe brown. She look a little bit different from brother, but not by much, huh? Sometimes I feel like I went back in time when I looked down at her because she looks so much like him. It's kind of uncanny. And they're almost exactly the same size, too. Just off by 1 ounce and 1/4 of an inch. That's pretty exact. And you even make some of the same mannerisms and expressions, don't you? Yeah. So nursing's going okay. I do see a tongue tie when she cries and lifts her tongue. The fact that I can see it is a good sign, because Cal's was so posterior, it was submucosal, so it hides, you can't see it, you can only feel it. The fact that hers is like visible right there, not quite as far back, should maybe mean it'll be easier to revise if it needs to be. But she definitely has more lift with her tongue and movement abilities, which is also good, and she is latching okay most of the time. It doesn't hurt. And, you know, the fact that she can even latch on at all, he couldn't latch without a nipple shield, period, for the first 3 months, and she's doing it just fine without one. It's sometimes pinchy, though. It's been pinchy a couple times, which is not fun. But then that's also part of, she keeps wanting to tuck under her bottom lip. And she keeps getting her hands in the way and getting frustrated. That's like the main thing for me that's frustrating. is she'll want it, she'll kind of go to latch on, I'll be like, okay, great, you're on, and then she'll like move her hand, and then gets in the way, and then she unlatches and I have to start all over, and yeah, but otherwise, not so bad, huh? A baby. She really likes being swaddled too, huh? But she has Ivy. Let's see, you can see it there in her hand, because she had a fever when she was born, 101.8. It went down and down and down. It hasn't been a fever since. But that first one was a fever, and she had a CBC done at 6 hours old, and that had elevated white blood count. So, just in case they're giving her antibiotics, well, because it takes 2 days to do a blood culture to see if anything, to give it a chance to see if anything grows. So they wanted to get her treatment right away just in case, so that they can prevent her from getting very sick. And then if nothing comes from the culture, then they will just stop giving them to her. She got her second dose a little bit ago, and they also ran the CBC again so that they can see what comes back with that. But both pediatricians that have seen her don't seem concerned. They think that she'll be fine. They really don't think she has an infection. They think they're just being cautious and that she'll be great. So it could just be one of those things. They said sometimes just a long labor causes an elevated white blood count. And and the fever, who knows? I don't know. I had a fever at midnight when I was 8 centimeters, and they gave me a little bit of antibiotics, and then I didn't have a fever after that, and they haven't done anything else with me since, so I don't know. I guess I should read up on it. Maybe it's like a side effect of Pitocin or an epidural or something, and it's just a sign of infection, and they are, they want to, just in case. I'm feeling pretty awesome. The skid mark doesn't even bug me unless I sit right on it, just right. And also, of course, going to the bathroom and having to pat dry. A little bit uncomfortable, but peri bottles and dermoplast are magical stuff, and I'm really glad I didn't full out tear. It's nothing compared to what some moms have to go through, so I feel very blessed, especially considering that she came out so fat. 30 minutes of pushing, first time pushing a large baby and with a really strong epidural is really fast. And again, with a really strong epidural where I wouldn't have been able to feel myself tearing or anything, and that's just awesome. I definitely credit the very awesome counter pressure from the nurse as well as Dr. Andrews, and he also was doing a lot of massaging and stretching towards the end when she was just about to crown and come out, and I think that helped as well to prevent it. So yay. I didn't do anything before that to prepare. I didn't do any massage or anything before. Contemplated doing it, and then I read up on it. Studies that have been done, scientifically, is not proven to make a difference. I was doing all these things to prepare to try to make myself be able to succeed at a VBAC with going to the chiropractor and studying the hypnobabies and doing all this stuff. I was doing so many things already. I was one less thing I have to do would be great. So, of course, the one thing that there is science that supports, I kept putting off and forgetting to do, eating dates every day. And I kept meaning to make bacon wrap dates to do that, and I never did. But I did have a pineapple and date smoothie on Tuesday evening, right before the contractions came back and started being actually regular. It was called a labor-inducing smoothie, and it was fresh pineapple, and I cut it including the core, because that has the bromelain in it, dates and almond milk, and a little bit of cinnamon. You can also add coconut and or yogurt if you want, but I didn't have either one on hand, so I didn't. And it was mighty tasty, actually, and I think it worked, because honestly, I had only had random, very irregular contractions that would come and go all through the day, even with trying to walk, get on the birthing ball, I even did a little bit of pumping, and it wasn't really doing anything. And then I drank that smoothie, and then all of a sudden, they started and got more and more and more regular. So if nothing else, it helped. Definitely didn't hurt, and like I said, it's delicious, so it definitely doesn't hurt. Worst case scenario, you drink it and it's yummy. But I will put in the description the link to that recipe that I found, and it worked for the blogger who posted it. She drank it, and a few hours later, she went into labor and had her son. So maybe it is one of those things that, there's a lot of old wives' tales about ways to naturally induce or help things along. I wasn't trying to induce. I had been having prodromal labor for over a week off and on, and that was Tuesday, Monday night and Sunday night and Monday night. I had hours of contractions, and that would stop. So that point was Tuesday, and I was just trying to help things along. But then I was a couple days past my due date and just ready to see if I could get things going and be productive instead of all the prodromal stuff where you're just second guessing, is this it, is this not it? It's kind of frustrating. So I didn't really consider it an induction, maybe more like a natural augmentation of what was already happening. But it seems to be one of those things, or instead of just being an old wives' tale that totally is bogus, it seemed to have helped. Anyway, I am so tired. I've had 6 hours of sleep in the last 60 hours. Tuesday morning I woke up, and now it's 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday morning. So, and I've had just 6 hours. There was 4 hours broken sleep during labor after I got the epidural, and 2-ish hours, a couple hours after she was born. And thankfully that high they talk about that you get after having a baby is real. Makes you feel very awake and alert. Luckily for that is how I've gotten through this, but it's hitting me. I'm very tired, and hopefully she'll sleep well again. So say good night. Good night. Good night, YouTube. See you tomorrow. Look at my little sweetie. She's so sleepy. Hi, baby. She had a really good feeding, and then she conked out. But she's been stirring a little, so I think she wants to eat again soon. We gotta get the milkies in and grow. Just can't get over how much she looks like Hal. It's so crazy to me. Such a pretty girl. Is that your baby girl? Is that Daddy's girl?
And she's not whining and crying and looking at me all sad.
I know, I'm sorry she's making you feel like chopped liver right now. It's just because...
Chopped liver, it's just
she's just helping me make the milkies, Daddy.
I'm doing wrong.
You're not doing anything wrong. She's just helping me make the milkies.
What the fuck?
She has to tell my body a lot to, get going with it. In a few more days, she'll have lots more time to snuggle with you. Because then it'll already be there, and she'll only want it when she's hungry. Sweetie pie. Until her next growth spurt. 3 weeks old. So cute. She is really happy with you.
Or she's just happy, just sleeping.
She's happy snuggling with people that she knows that she's safe with. Like her daddy.
She's seen me once.
She knows your voice. She's heard your voice for months. She knows your voice. Hi, baby. Mama. You love your baby sister? You want to sing to her? You want to sing a song to a sister?
The alphabet.
Very good. And you did so good being nice and gentle with your voice, too.
So we're saving this to embarrass them when they're older?
To prove, hey, you loved her.
One point in time.
Anytime that they bicker, say, you love each other. See? Hey, baby girl. Hi. Sweetie pie. Look at that. Hey, it's your first bath diaper. Look at that. Looks pretty cute. What do you think? Yeah? I think you like it. I think you like the fluff. You're so cozy. You're so cozy with Daddy. So cute. Oh, that is too precious.